On Rollins potentially.
No.
He's looking to catch it.
His money in the bank contract.
Seth Rollins can barely get back on his feet. His knees are crumbling. He can put no weight on it. Flattened by Theory.
You gotta be
Austin
kidding
Theory.
me.
Kicked out by Rollins.
Look, I respect Austin Theory having that predator mentality to strike when he should, when the time is right, but...
Oh! Rollins in a bad way. And there goes his title. Oh, kick out again. Picked up by Theory.
A count down!
This could be it for Austin Theory. Oh,
Bobby!
Wait a second.
The Almighty is back!
He's back.
Lashley's not gonna let it go down like this. You ruined it! You idiot! You ruined!
Oh no! He just called Bobby Lashley an idiot. Oh!
Theory now suffering the same fate as Rollins did moments ago.
Meanwhile, the referee is down and out as Bobby Lashley has Austin Theory where he wants him.
First, Seth Rollins, now Austin Theory, both experiencing the wrath of the Almighty.
Oh!
Lashley's like a man possessed.
You can say that again.
I don't even think Rollins realizes what the hell's happening right now. A second time.
Face first, hammering off the post. Mayhem at ringside. Lashley just struts away, leaving a wake of destruction.
And the officials begun his count.
We're at a 3 count.
Lashley is going to cost Theory the Money in the Bank contract opportunity.
7 count. Oh, he made it. Here comes Rollins. Stop! Stop!
But Rollins, too exhausted to cover. There it is.
He's got him.
Here's your winner, and still the United States Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.